Hello and welcome to this unit PG221 Community Development. Here I will be giving the brief summary of the Medium-Term Development Plan area under the Strategic Priority Area Section 10. The Strategic Priority Area talks about the climate change and natural environment protection. By looking at the Medium-Term Development Plan Strategic Priority Area Section 10, Papua New Guinea aims to focus on addressing climate change and protecting the natural environment. The main objective of the MTDP is to build a strong economy against the opposing effects of climate change, environmental degradation, and natural disasters. The government works very hard to safeguard against socio-economic losses by implementing the natural reductions of emissions, reforestation, and degradation. Under this strategic plan, from 2017 to 2027, the strategic plan supports with PNG commitments to global initiatives like the United Nations frameworks, Conventions on Climate Change, and the Paris Agreement. Now, moving on to the key achievement and initiative within strategic priority areas, under Section 10, there are three main points to be discussed. And the main points will be mentioned and explained. Under Section 10.1, talks about the investment in mitigation and adaptation. In relation to the climate change, Papua New Guinea plans to invest in climate change mitigation, adaptation, environment protection, and disaster management programs to combat the challenges posed by the climate change. As stated by WOD as 2009, planning for climate change strategies for mitigation and adaptation for miserable planners initiative aim to reduce greenhouse gas emission, improve flexibility to climate change and impacts, and promote sustainable development. Moving on to 10.2, the environment protected areas, PNG is rich with natural resource and biodiversity, are under strain due to climate change. To address this, the government plans to increase protected areas on land and the sea to safeguard biological diversity. Measures like banning plastics and improved waste management methods are also in place. Efforts are underway to increase the percentage of protected earthbound and maritime areas to safeguard biodiversity and reduce forest reduction rates. To 10.3 talks about the natural disaster management. Giving PNG weakness to natural disaster, a comprehensive strategy is essential for mitigation, preparedness, response, and recovery. Programs focusing on disaster risk response, disaster risk management, and climate change mitigation are vital. According to Denning LM 2022, the government intends to enhance natural disaster resilience through initiatives such as Natural Disaster Program, Integrated Early Warning System, and Natural Disaster Strong Infrastructure. As a result, the disaster risk response, the disaster risk management, and the climate change mitigation are being developed to improve alertness and response to the natural disaster. Now, moving on to the loopholes and challenges in SPA. The SPA stands for Special Priority Area. Okay, I will be giving the three main points for the challenges in SPA. First is the funding gap. By looking at the estimated budget of that 569.5 million kina, it may not be sufficient to address all the outlined programs successfully, and that might be a challenges that may effectively implementing for the outlined programs due to the resource constraint, coordination issues, and industrial capacity limitation. To the second point is the monitoring and evaluation. The lack of healthy monitoring and evaluation mechanism, it could delay the assessment of program effectiveness and impact, ensuring the effectiveness of the program and tracking progress towards objective. And it may be a challenges without healthy monitoring and evaluation mechanism in place. To the third point about the community engagement, involving local communities in decision-making process and ensuring their active participation in environmental protection and disaster management efforts could be a challenges. Moving on to the constructive suggestion to the address challenges, I will give the main 3 points and explain. The first point is about the capacity building. Invest in capacity building for government agencies, local stakeholders, and communities to enhance their ability to implement and sustain climate change and environmental protection program. To the second point is talk about the partnership. Foster partnership with international organizations, NGOs, and private sector entities to leverage expertise, resource, and innovation solutions for addressing climate change and challenges. To the last point, climate empowerment. Community empowerment. Empower local communities through education, training, and involvement in decision-making process to enhance their resilience to climate change impact. To sum up, Papua New Guinea Strategic Plan Area Section 10 demonstrate a comprehensive approach towards addressing climate change and protecting the natural environment. By overcoming implementation and challenges is through capacity building, partnership, community empowerment, policy stability, and continuous monitoring so that PNG can enhance the resilience of its economic and environment against the impacts of climate change and a natural disaster. Thank you for watching, and you all have a blessed night.